go talk about Bernini, and I love this tip that I got from John Yeiser and his team years and years ago, and our friend Christopher Joyce. The best way to keep your house clean, don't bring the dirt inside to begin with.
Mat every single door.
You said that to me years ago, and I was like, duh. That makes so much sense.
Right?
And this Bernini 2x3 Aqua-Terra indoor, outdoor, water, and dirt trapping mat is the way to go. Now, over 230,000 Bernini mats have sold here at QVC. We would love for you to call us. Feel free to call us if you would like. But this is the only order of the year on this one. And at $39.98, this does more than one thing.
It really does. John Yeiser, as you mentioned, was tasked with creating probably the best mat by QVC. They said, we want the best doormat ever. And you know what? I think he knocked it out of the park.
Oh,
here's
absolutely.
why. First of all, here's 11 pounds of dirt. That is how much dirt. You're welcome. That is how much dirt this will hold before you have to empty it or clean it. And I'll show you how easy that is to do.
Wow.
So first of all, let's take a look at the back. The back is superior because it is a non-skid backing. It's heavy enough that it doesn't blow away during a rainstorm or windstorm. What makes this the next generation is this little plug. That this typically outside is what allows the water containment area to drain, but if you want it inside, you put this near the sink area in your kitchen, you put that plug in there, and then the water is going nowhere. It is contained within the mat. Next, take a look at this. It is super, super absorbent, but also it just feels wonderful.
Got a little squish to it.
Right, it almost has that anti-fatigue quality to it, so you can see how your foot will go into that area. And then, what really sets it apart is this triple layer honeycomb mesh. Take a look at that. This is why the dirt is going to drop. That's a great shot, thank you. The dirt's gonna drop to the bottom of the mat, so every single time that you walk across the mat, you are not walking on dirt because the dirt is falling to the bottom of the mat. See that? You're not seeing that dirt on top. It is falling into the mat, which means that when you go to put your shoe across it and when folks come into your house or your pets, take a look at the mess that's on there. Watch this. You do what you would normally do. Just walk across the mat and look at that. All that mess is gone. And that means that dirt is not going into your house. Now, to prove to you that there's nothing on top of the mat, the white glove test, look at this. There's nothing on top, nothing on the cloth. That means it has dropped to the bottom of the mat.
Okay, and then we said, well, we'd like it to be pretty too.
Oh, of course.
Got you. How about the hummingbirds?
Cute.
Oh, I love the hummingbirds, and I love the little edging around it too.
That's part of the new generation this year too, the scalloped edge.
Fancy. Yes. Okay, so there are your hummingbirds in the front. And then diving on back to the butterfly. That's so pretty. And then the florals back here, we are calling, what do we call that?
Multicolor floral.
Thank you.
And it has that beautiful green scallop border. Love that.
I love the pinks and the oranges and the greens.
So this is perfect for a sunroom, a kitchen, you name it. And then we go to something a little more traditional.
Oh, leaf brown.
Right?
That's pretty back here.
Yeah, just about any home, whether it's contemporary or traditional or transitional, it's going to work beautifully. And then this is leaf.
And then leaf gray. That's easy enough. But the hummingbirds are brand new, so don't wait on the hummingbirds. The butterfly is perfect for right now. The multi-floral is going to carry you all the way through to the fall.
Right.
And then really, if you do want to pick up more than one, it's a great idea to do so. Front door, back door.
So think about also other places.
Garage into the house.
Absolutely, particularly that garage door. So
are we in
how
my
about the
house
pet
right
area,
now?
right? So the pet area, remember, this is going to contain the water. That's the beautiful thing. You can put that plug in there if you have it on the inside to make sure that the water stays in and on the mat.
Good idea.
Then for the kitties, look at this. That kitty litter that typically spreads all over the place, look at this. The kitty litter now is dropping to the bottom of the mat. So it's not being spread all over the room. That's what's genius about this mat. And again, it's a clean mat, not that you're walking across this, but you're containing that kitty litter.
So it's indoor and outdoor.
It's indoor and outdoor, particularly with those plugs if you have an area with water.
What little runway do we have going on here?
Well, I want to show you how much dirt this holds. I passed you the 11 pounds. That's the claim we have, that it holds 11 pounds. But first I want you to look at this mat. Do you see anything on this mat? It doesn't look dirty, but watch this. When I tilt it over, okay, here's the other thing. Look at a traditional mat. Is that size. All right, look at it, much, much larger, so it's gonna cover more area. Watch this, and this is all you have to do to clean it. You just simply shake it out, and there you go, all the dirt. Just take it out to the back, or you can even take a hose and wash it off.
For sure, and I live with a 22-pound tabby.
Yeah.
Who treats his litter box like a ski machine. okay? There is litter kicked everywhere. I vacuum twice a day because I am Lady Macbeth in that house. Out, damn spot. But here, when it comes to the dirt trapped on the bottom of your feet, the beach trips, or if you live near the beach.
Well, do you see what I just did?
Yes.
So I am actually tracking the dirt into my home because it's sitting on top. But watch this. I'm going to go back to our mat, and all the dirt falls to the bottom of the mat.
That is wild.
Isn't that wild? It's just genius what he thought of. And then we can go to what this is called a coir fiber, a coconut mat.
Sure.
The problem with these is not only does the dirt stay on top, but also all the stuff that it's made of actually flakes. Look at this, as I run my hand, or you see it jumping all over the place. That stuff is going to go in your house as well.
It's less than $40.
That's why this is the best mat.
It's bigger, lasts and lasts and lasts, and it holds, I was looking at the stats, up to 11 pounds of dry dirt, as we're showing in this jar. And it can even hold, if you have the plugs in, up to a half gallon of water.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Crazy.
To me.
So imagine if you used it around the pet area, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I want to show everybody the color choices. The hummingbirds, I think, are so sweet. You have that little white honeycomb pattern over the top of all that beautiful color, blues and greens and reds. And then I'm standing on the butterfly mat. That one has that lovely blue background with the yellows and the pinks and the deep blues there. Then we've got that multi-floral with the reds and the oranges and the greens. I think that one's lovely. My mother has knockout roses all over her property.
That'd be
what
perfect,
a pretty
then.
addition
Yeah,
to
right?
the front door. And then the one that's most popular in the show is the leaf brown. So a lot of you are picking that one up. The other thing too, if you have a wider front door, pick up two.
Pick up two.
Stack them side by side.
Or on .com, we have 4 feet by 6 feet mats.
Oh, that's true.
So you can get it in this type, the brown leaf.
Can I get real cheeky for a hot second?
Sure.
Wait, quickly, and then we'll show the leaf gray. The 4x6 is $89.98.
Is that what it is?
This sale price on the 2x3 is $39.98.
Right.
So if you picked up 2 of these, it's less money. Oh, I said it.
That's fast math.
It's V87532. By the way, that is my cat. You never know. You never know what he's up to.
And it contains that water that just came in, that snow, because you put those plugs in. If it's on an inside floor, you don't have to worry about it. Half gallon and 11 pounds of dirt. And as the dirt comes off the shoes, it's not being tracked into the home. Mat every single door.
If you have a plant inside that you water, but you're afraid it's going to soak the carpet,
Great
put one
idea.
of these under
Yeah,
it.
why
Like a
not?
big monstera.
Or a bunch of plants in that area. Love it.
Okay, now
Love
I'm just
it.
shopping. V87532. Christopher Joyce, thank you so much, my friend.
You
Always
bet.
good to see you.
bet.
Hey, everybody, this is Q-Check, and this is a showcase of the best that QVC has to offer. We saw our new face, big deal, brand new today at the beginning of the show. We also had a great set of 2 fans, and right now we're going to talk quickly about the Homeworks by Slatkin & Co. set of 2 hand soaps and